Yeah, so as far as the Hawks concerned, like the Hawks, bro, do you think that they're missing just that one piece as far as contending for a championship? Because I know you talked about JB.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because he's somebody he's the opposite of Trey Young. You know, bigger, more defensive. No, opposites attract. I feel like he'll be a great addition, and it's another scorer. It's another scorer, and that's what they mean. That's what they need.
Yeah, definitely another score.
Yeah.
Um, what do you think will make the dunk contest, you know what I'm saying, as far as more entertaining, or do you think the lack of star power in a dunk contest, you know, you think that has a big deal to do with, you know what I'm saying, just that entertainment aspect? Do you think that that's concerning moving forward?
Uh, I think it's a copycat league, man. So I feel like they just gonna do it if they just gonna they asking each other, yo, you doing it? No, then they not doing it. Um, I think one of the big factors is seeing Aaron Gordon get hold like that, and it
Yeah,
kind of pushed everybody off of it. You know what I mean? Like they're
yeah.
like, nah, we cool off that.
Hmm. No, most definitely. I think, him getting, you know what I'm saying,
He should have at least one of them motherfuckers. One.
yeah, at least one. Yeah, he should have at least had one. I think I understand doing a through the leg dunk from the free throw line is a spectacular feat, but come on, man. It's about creativity. It ain't just about being able to fly,
This
bro.
nigga jumped over a mascot, went under his leg, both legs. Like, bro, what?
Yeah,
Man, come on,
yeah.
man.
That take that. I mean, that's way more skill than the flying, bro. I'm sorry. Flying is flying. Respect the Jordan.
Right,
Flying is flying, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's about how creative you are in the air with the ball, man.
right.
Like going.
And then also, not trying to cut you off, but also, people not seeing, people seeing Braun not do it. They like, man, Braun not even doing it. So I don't know why the hell should we?
Yeah, I think there's no clear cut incentive behind it, man. I think that I don't think it hurts or hinders somebody's legacy, but I think that's something that could bridge the gap for more superstars to like, compete in such a feat like that. I
Mm-hmm.
think him being able to compete in something like that shows, you know, how or his competitive drive towards something. Like he wants to win, or you know what I'm saying. Like he wants this. You know what I'm saying. Like, but even giving your fans the entertainment, like it's something that could be talked about for generations to come. You know what I'm saying. Like you don't want to leave that. I would say you wouldn't want to leave that out of your, you know, academics. Like whatever you can push towards your accolades or whatever you get in the longevity ring. Like you you left that out. Dang, bro. Like you left out a major feat. You know what I'm
Right.
saying. Like some of the great players have done it, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I wish I would have been able to see a young LeBron James fly. Ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie.
Man, I feel like he could have pulled off one. He definitely could have pulled off one. And him pulling off one would have made others, do. I think for me, it's not about participating for me. Like it kind of is, but it ain't. I feel like it's go put on for your team, go put on for your city.
Yeah.
Bring some views to your city, bro. Bring
I
some
think
views to
that's,
your
yeah.
team.
And I think they get away with this newer generation too. They have a lot of athletic talent. Like Zion. They
Mm-hmm.
got Zion. If Zion can, you know what I'm saying, get himself together, he could be something potentially great in that aspect. I feel like they should force some of these guys to do this type of stuff because they are getting paid. You get what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
they getting paid to do this, bro. Like ain't no reason why they really shouldn't be able to go out there and put on a show, you know what I'm saying, for the fans they so called love, you know what I'm saying, for the game. If not, just do it for the game, you know what I'm saying? Like they really need to hunker down on some of these players that actually
Yeah.
have these skills, man. Or
I
maybe
mean,
they should do it like this, bro. How about this? Um a different type of format as far as like dunk contest, man. Have a 2-on-2. Had these two guys, these two athletic guys working together trying to come up with the craziest dunks, you know what I'm saying? Like
that'd
something
be a good
crazy.
idea.
Yeah, bro, it's a lot of different things that you can do to kind of like implement different, uh things to kind of get they make it a one a one player reward where it could be like, you know what I'm saying? It could be two rewards given out for something, man, that ain't never been done before, man. Matter of fact,
I
nigga, put a trampoline out in that bitch.
I think and it's like like talk about Jalen Brown again. Talking about Jalen
Hmm.
Brown again. Like he said, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. Thinking he was like he wasn't trying to win. He was just going out there to participate, like putting on.
Yeah,
Trying to put
yeah,
on for the NBA, trying to put on for his league. That
yeah,
it's good to see a star try.
yeah. I think that's what it's missing though. It's just that the stars are more focused on, I would say, probably trying to win a championship, and I respect that too. But at the
Hmm.
end of the day, like as far as like you want the fan base to grow, like I think that now it's like, okay, I don't want the fan base to grow outside of who I am as who I, you know, what I'm saying, who I am as a player. You won't
Hmm.
participate in some things like this. Like I'm doing my job. You literally like treating it like it's just a job. It's not like bro, you out there playing basketball, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? You out there doing something that you're supposed to love. And like you taking the fun out of it by being so serious about just the regular season. I'm pretty sure, man, you had Kobe and the rest of them, they could fly and continue to fly. And I understand in your later
Didn't Kobe
years,
win one?
I think Kobe did win one.
Yeah,
But
I think Kobe
I think
won
that
one.
early on, man, I think these young cats, but they got to get it out their system, bro. They got to scratch that itch. It's like you got to feast on just jumping, bro. Like Jaw and Zion, bro. You got to get up out there, bro. You got to get up out there and like be making a name for you. They know you can dunk already, bro. But it's just like, bro, get your ass on out there, bro. Get on out there, get your feet wet. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna bring more eyes to you. You know what I'm saying? People don't. I mean, you become a fan favorite, like you're already a fan favorite in your. You know what I'm saying? I would say the city they play for, but you become more of a fan favorite like that. You know what I'm saying? Or all star favorite. Like they had that. You know, like how they did Dwight and Nate. They had that Superman and Kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? They had that going on. So it's like it brought entertainment, and I think that that's what the NBA is somewhat lacking, is that source of entertainment. Nobody wants to be pure entertainment for, I guess, the world to see. Um, but I think these young guys got to get it out their system, man. They got to go jump, go be great, go
Right,
be great, bro.
right.
Do you think that there could be more incentive to make these actions work, or do you think that it should be just a management uh, situation where they can just pull strings, man? Just hey, y'all got to get out there, and y'all just got to go. What do you think, bro?
Uh, I don't know, man. I feel like it should be a pride thing. It's a pride thing. I don't like that's the thing about these guys. It's so hard to like try to pick their brains because you don't know what these you don't know what they doing, man. You don't know how they feeling, how they thinking. I would say I don't know. My best thing would be try to like add more incentives to it and liven it up. Or you can do this, just take it completely out.
You think taking a dunk? Cause I know back then, like how they had the dunk contest, they're trying to get more eyes on the game.
Hmm.
Now with all these eyes on the game, it's like it's become somewhat part of a circus or something like that. Um, as far as the All Star, you know what I'm saying, All Star weekend, it's not looked at like that. It used to be for the best of the best to come out there and put on a show, but now it's more of it's the mediocrity. Like everything is, I think everything is just given now. Like we know who the stars of tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We know who is going to make the All Star. You know, it's the same people that's been for the past decade, and it's kind of
Hmm.
like there's nothing new under the sun. I think it's all based off opportunity. I really do. Some of these young guys, they got to get these young guys out there. They got to do more of the rising stars. They got to do rookie versus sophomore. They got to do a lot of that stuff again. World versus USA. They got to do a lot of that stuff, bro. Because if you're looking for something to be more competitive, you got to put fire against fire. Like we're better than you. USA is
I
better
got
than the world. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I got some thoughts on that topic, man.
Mm-hmm.
That world versus USA shit. I know everybody probably thinking, yeah, the Euros dominating. Okay, well after Jokic, after the Jokic, Luca, and Giannis, who else
Mm-hmm.
the fuck y'all got? Who else y'all got?
Too much of nobody. Too much of
Like that,
nobody. But
like you
see,
talking about niggas be talking about the big dog. What about after them three? What about after them three? We got we still got we still got Braun, we got KD, Tatum, Anthony Edwards,
Yeah.
Anthony Davis, Ja, Zion, like it's
Mhm.
the list go Jalen Brunson, uh Curry, Kyrie,
Yeah, the
like
list goes on.
everybody else after that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I'm
we
saying,
got
you know,
so much,
after
bro. But
yeah,
I think a lot of it has to do with that, and it's trying to make the NBA better. So you placing, you know, the best on one side against the best on the other side. You know what I'm saying? It becomes a dog fight for for dominance. You know what I'm saying? You trying to show them that hey, we still got it. Y'all ain't messing with us. You know, I think East and West should be strictly abolished and let it be just against, you know what I'm saying, foreign players. Not saying that people couldn't play, but you know what I'm saying? I think it should be a multiple team type of thing like they had one year. I think that's
right.
pretty dope what they had. Like they had that multiple team, the USA versus World, then you have the younger, older group, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the East and West game is like it's dead, bro. It's dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's dead. And like when you could tell that it was dead by the time you had to actually
Well,
change the rules. You have
I'm
to
not
change the rules to make people compete.
I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm not trying to be funny, but all the talent is on the West. Most of the
See,
talent's
it's
on the West.
that's hard to say. Like you could say it's East players out there that's talented. It's just that when you
Man,
make
the
every.
whole East, the East came in. It's unfair. It's unfair. It's unfair.
I think it's more about marketability as far as like you know what I'm saying. It's the market value of each individual player. But the West Coast, yeah, they for sure got it. And I think it's because it's just like it's just a hard. It's always been seen like it's the harder conference. The West has always been a harder conference to get out of. You know, it's packed on talent. It's just, basketball just it's just different. For some odd reason, basketball is just different.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, West Coast is always moving forward. It seems like East Coast has always like, been a little bit more stagnant, one player oriented. It's never been like more of a team type of thing. All the time, it's been more like single player oriented. I mean, I guess they still following the trend of like Jordan. If you really think about it, it's like you know what I'm saying, they still following that trend of the East has to have that dog type of player that gets over the humps. I think that's what it is. And then you got the West Coast. They actually develop their talent majority of the time. You got the East that really doesn't actually develop talent. They just get talent. You know what I'm saying? And the talent usually doesn't go anywhere. They end up getting shipped out west, and you see them become this whole ultimate player, and they start a dog or something. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I just think that they just need to, you know what I'm saying, hunker down on these players, man. To be honest, I just don't think it's enough rivalries, bro. Everybody, bro,
Yeah.
this, bro,
Yeah.
that.
I
It's just
absolutely.
too friendly, bro. It's too
Absolutely.
friendly. Like,
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie, AI now, I like, bro, we finna go kill. We finna put on a show. Bro, we finna kill some
KG.
shit too.
KG and them.
Yeah, I miss those demonstrative players like those people, those guys like that. They brought a lot of fire to the court, bro. We don't really have
Hey,
that too
I
much,
got
man.
another topic for you, man. I got another topic for you, brother.
Mhm.
I was watching this episode on one of these basketball shows. They said KG will be a top five player in today's game. Do you think so?
AG, a top five. Almost definitely. Well, uh, okay. So we're basically saying that KG's game doesn't change. You know what I'm saying? From what he was when he was, you know what I'm saying, when he came in and he dominated throughout the early 2000s. We're not saying that his game changes, right?
I mean, uh,
Because with these new cats now, it's a whole totally different game. He's
I
able to do a little more.
I
Yeah,
think
I think he's killing shit.
I think I rate KG a little kind of higher than most people because in terms of unicorn, I know he'll never get this. KG is a unicorn, but nobody like
Hey,
he doesn't get
yeah,
talked about as a unicorn. He gets talked as about like a all around, like sometimes an all around guy. But KG was one of the first unicorns.
almost definitely. I think if you were to match up anybody that if they were to win rings, he will be up there with Timmy. Like if he won rings, like he'd
Yeah.
probably be better than Timmy. Like as a
All right.
one-on-one
All right.
individual, as a
Okay.
like
Okay. I was about to say too
as
far,
as a
nigga.
play.
Too
No,
far, nigga.
no, no. Richard as a player, they both had the bank shot. They both can move around the play. I just felt like
KG was a better mid range
KG was
shooter.
the
He was
better
a better mid.
physical. He was more physical. He was more athletic. He had the edge on. He
He was
had
the
the
better shooter
edge.
too. I
Yeah.
like B Will.
Okay. All right. So that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna give my edge to KG because KG packed it all. Defensively, I know Duncan had it defensively
I
too.
feel like they were evenly defensive, but yeah, KG could guard. He could have guard
KG,
guards. Yeah, he's a
it's
different
more
beast.
about that physical. You gonna feel me, and I'm gonna be barking at you the whole time. Like it's just that alpha mentality. Like with with Duncan, you got more of that calm, collected. You know what I'm saying? Like that Malibu. You know what I'm saying? Overseas kind of personality, where I'm calm, cool, and collected. Where it comes to KG, it's like I'm like New York. I'm like, bro, I'm down, bro. I'm on dog you the whole
So
game.
so where do you rank him in this NBA? So we just took his prime and just dropped him in there. Just dropped him in there.
Prime
So
KG.
whether you think his
Uh,
prime was Minnesota or Celtics, whatever,
okay,
whatever your choice.
Prime
Where is
KG
he at?
yeah. He's Minnesota. If he went, man, that's chip.
No,
That's
no,
a
no, no, no,
chip.
no. I'm saying like where is he on that 1 through 5? Because you say he where is he?
I'm gonna put him probably. I'd say two, man, 2 to 3. I'd say top three. I'd say top three.
I ain't gonna lie. He bro. See, this is
Top three.
I do my research before I start talking about stuff like this. Do people know that he had multiple years where he averaged 20 points, 10 assists, and 6 assists?
Nah, man, most people really don't know that. And
Yeah.
KG, like all BS aside, bro. KG, first ever 99 player I ever seen on NBA 2K. The
Yeah.
first ever 99, bro, on 2K. I thought it was wild. It was early 2K. It was a more trashy 2K, like on the trashier end, like you know what I'm saying, when people compared to what we got now. But like
Hmm.
that was fun back then. But he was a fucking 99. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is KG? This dude played for the Timberwolves. He played on a bunch of like 60s and 70 overalls with the Reds with like crazy official. Like they're like, man, like, oh my god, these are 99 walking bucket. Like, come on, bro. Post you up, face up and shoot. Like Chris Bosh on steroids, bro. Like real talk, Chris Bosh on steroids. You ever think Chris Bosh was that guy? Let LeBron get somebody like KG. Man, crazy,
so
crazy.
so I I can make an argument that he'll probably be the best player if we drop him in today's.
Yeah, most definitely.
You can make
Like,
an argument.
yeah, yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
I'm one of those people where I ain't know bro could pass like that. I just
Dude
know him
is
from straight middies and defense. I didn't know he was averaging 6 and 5 assists multiple years.
bro. They had the
And that's
double
pretty
team,
good
bro.
for a big, bro.
They had
Six
the double
assists?
team, bro. Yeah, that's good. Hey, look, we don't look at it like this. We always look at 10 as the highlight. Right? We look at
Right,
10 as the highlight.
right.
Most of the time, oh man, dude getting you know what I'm saying, he diamond him up, getting that 10. That's cool. But you gotta get with that 26, he getting them 10 boards plus, and he getting, you know what I'm saying, the 6 times. Come on, bro. They double teaming homie, bro. They getting to him. They trying to stop his flow, bro. Cause without stopping him, bro, that's like 30 easy. That's
Man,
30. That's a 30 ball per game. That's crazy, bro.
man,
And
bro.
that's a new feat, man. Like as as watchers, like we gotta start looking at the whole game like holistically. To be honest, we gotta start watching the games. Gotta start looking at the game for what it is. Like
Hmm.
stats do matter in certain you know what I'm saying
And it's
in certain
crazy. It's
elements.
crazy how he got better defensively as he got older. Usually when players get older, defensively they decline. He got better.
He- Dude was a bro menace. His body didn't change.
Well, I ain't gonna say he got better. I feel like Paul Pierce and them gave him a chance to like take a lot of weight off his shoulders because he never had that. He never,
Yeah, he didn't have to do offensively. He didn't have to do
yeah.
offensively
So
what he did defensively.
he's like, okay, now I can just go up in there and be a beast.
You have
And
to be
boy, was
tenacious.
he a
Yeah,
beast!
be tenacious on the boards. Be tenacious on defense.
Right,
All he had to do is be like literally. That's what you call a being. Like he's in a state of beat. Like he is. Hey, just trying to be a dog. All you gotta do is bring that dog every game, bro. And like I feel like that Celtics team, they followed
right.
that pattern of you know what I'm saying. How well can we take you out the game? How well can we focus? Kind of like the Pistons did with every other team, you know, back in the late '80s and early '90s. Like, hey, how well can we get you to crumble under this pressure? And how well can we stay focused? How you know what I'm saying? How like if we can stay playing at a high level for a good amount of time, we gonna outrun you, bro. And I think every team should be looking at that Pistons team, man. Like, hey, we trying to run you. We trying to hey stay on page with this, and then we're gonna take off on y'all. And I think that's what the Celtics really did, bro. You know, they did. They
I
beat a lot of teams defensively.
I respect KG because most people don't know how to take that step back. He was more than willing to take a step back for the betterment of the team so they could win something, bro. And you gotta respect it, bro. Because let's be real, it's fucking KG. He ain't gotta take no backseat to no damn Ray Allen and Paul Pierce. And I love Paul
Yeah,
Pierce and Ray Allen, but let's be real, it's fucking KG.
almost definitely, bro. Like
Dude got an argument for top 30, top 25. Like he got an argument for a lot of shit, man.
he's, I would say, KG is more coachable than what you think. It's like having that good employee at work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like that overachieving.
And and if anybody was like, why he didn't win, you gotta think, bro. At a time, bro, KG was coming from a place where loyalty was very important,
Oh man, bro.
and he
Like
was very loyal.
it wasn't just important, bro. It wasn't just important. It was everything. Like the fans loved it. It's better to be loved by the masses, to be honest, than you know what I'm saying. It's better, bro. I get it. You're gonna get people to follow you everywhere, but I think that at a time the NBA had so many different other star components in the game, bro. He was just overlooked, bro. And he
Mm-hmm.
in the Western Conference, like, come on, you got
Come
Shaq and
on,
Kobe at that
Tim,
time. You got Tim Duncan. Yeah, I
Dirk.
mean, you got Dirk.
Like,
Yeah,
oh
you
boy,
got the Phoenix
the list
Suns.
keep going. The list keep go-
Yeah,
the list
I
keep
mean,
going.
yeah. So you getting overlooked in that small market. He was just so in a small market, but they valued his presence, bro. Like they valued him. But at the end of the day, I think that's what cost him a lot of fans. I think that really cost him a lot of fans. That I would say fans, casual fans, not
I'm
fans
about
that
to
actually
say,
watch the game. You know what I'm saying? Fans that actually watch the game and be like, oh yeah, KG. You know what I'm saying? He was a dog. But then you got those guys that's like, oh, we didn't see KG because he wasn't in a particular market. His games weren't being broadcast like that. You know, you may see KG game on, you know, uh, any given day. You never know. They you won't see him until you play the Lakers, and he'll be the feature star. Like, hey, you got KG going up against the Lakers. You got KG going up against Dallas. You got KG going. Then the only time he gonna pop up is when he play another major team. That's it, and that's at best.
let's not forget the horrendous front office he had. Like
Yeah,
I
they
was trying
they.
to tell people, y'all don't know how important it is to have a front office that wants to win just like you.
Oh man, money make the world go round.
You know, the player might want to win, but the front office don't. They know they're gonna get fans. They know they're gonna get theirs regardless.
Yeah, think about it, man. KG come from nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? He come from nothing, so it's like him even having that opportunity to even perform at the highest level like that. He's grateful for. I
Yeah,
think.
I
I
also
think
read
probably
something that he never really wanted to leave Minnesota.
it's a possibility there too. It's a possibility there too. He probably did want to, you know what I'm saying, you know, retire. I think he did go back. He went back to like I think 2015, 2016. I think he retired from
Yeah,
there.
he
But
finished his career there. He finished his
yeah,
career there.
he finished out there. But I think he did. He did what was right for him as far as trying to get that. I don't blame him for going to go get that ring. To be honest, I don't blame him
Oh, not at
for
all. Not at
for
all.
trying that, man. I don't blame him at all, bro. I think he
Uh,
did the right thing.
yeah, but it's only so much you can do, man. Like nobody. Like, let's be real. Nobody was coming to Minnesota, man. Come on.
Most definitely. I mean, it's small market. It's cold. Come on, man. Like nobody want to deal with that.
No, nobody. Nobody.
You got prettier locations you can be. But like I said, man, KG is that overachieving worker, like that knows what good looks like, but then kind of gets overlooked.
He's loyal to a fault.
Yeah, man. Your dog. Your dog, man. And they
Yeah,
better. So,
you could make in this NBA today. You could make an argument he's top three.
yeah.
Top
Oh yeah.
three.
Top three.
He'll
Yeah,
be
I said, man. Top
he'll be
three.
with Jokic and Giannis. He'll be up there with
I
Jokic and
think he'd
Giannis.
be. I think he'd be better. I think I say top two. I say
Okay.
top two. Then I feel like he'd be better than Jokic because of that, it's just something about that athletic prowess that you need. I feel like just in order to be considered the best. And it's like I said, it's two sides to the ball. When you got he got that athletic edge over somebody, I feel like, bro, come on, like he got it. You know what I'm saying? He got it. He
Okay.
got it. You know, it's two sides. Like you always say, bro, it's two sides to the ball. It's two
It
sides to
is. I
everything.
do say that. I
You
do
can't
say
just
that.
play offense and then think that you're gonna just be a juggernaut. Okay, just like we could bring up Trey Young. Trey Young makes up for a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? As far as him being a small player, he plays a small game, but he's very smart. He has a really good and high IQ to be able to come off and get his shots off. All right, he's gonna always have a job because you know it's like
He has the skill sets that just don't
yes,
fade. That
yes,
don't fade. Like you could
yes,
lose athleticism, man,
yes,
but
yes,
he's not really athletic. So niggas don't man. People don't lose their jump shot. People don't lose their IQ. You don't
yes.
lose your IQ, man. Like
No, not now. Most definitely not. You really don't. And it's
yeah,
it's a rare occasion that you. It's really your IQ usually grows. It's just you decline as a player mostly.
right.
So until he starts decline, showing those signs of decline as a player, as long as he ain't giving up 30 a game, it's gonna look real different.
I ain't
You
gonna
give up
lie.
30 a game
And the
though,
way he's swinging that bitch, man, it don't look like he no time soon.
yeah, he gonna have a long career as long as he stay his ass on the ground. Which
Yeah,
he's gifted. He's gifted to not be athletic crazy, like crazy athletic. But also, that don't mean he can't trip over his own 2 feet. That don't mean he can't land wrong. You know what I'm saying? Forbid, but that don't mean that those little small injuries can't get to him. So it seems like like I said, I don't know. I don't think Atlanta's a crazy big market. I think it's like probably medium size.
yeah, but
Um,
nobody going there.
but nobody's going to Atlanta. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
nobody's looking at Atlanta.
I from hearing NBA players talk, bro, it seemed like Miami and goddamn New York and Cali. That's where Los Angeles,
Yeah,
New York, and Miami is where people would go.
along the coast, everybody trying to get along that coast,
Yeah.
along the coast, man. But to be honest, man, like I said, like this is gonna have to. People got to start watching the games again, man. I think that too much time is spent. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at like the highlights and you're able to see just what the players actually just doing. Like it's cool to see those highlights. It's cool to just see what stats he put up. But like going back in time, like you get to like we got so many things that are like disposing now. Like we can actually got an archive we can go back to against said team and be able to like look at what any individual player is actually did. I think it's time out to just like call the BS, man.
Hmm.
To be honest, man, you got to call the BS, man.
I think
And mhm,
I think the number one problem with analyzers today is and no, the world period. But basketball, and like, I think we get caught. It's too much recency bias going on in everything. So whatever's happening now is just the greatest thing ever, and we tend to forget like what happened in the past, or the past players, musicians, whoever, whatever subject. We tend to forget about the past, and whatever's happening now is just the best thing right now. That shit gotta stop.
It's just that the history is not kept up to a specific standard. Like, it's like what it probably was. Like celebrating historic figures were a part of the game. Compared to now, it's like it's the younger game. The young bucks coming in, they taking over the game. It's kind of like hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like the younger bucks come in. They what I'm saying, quoting different lyrics. They're not even looking at people that came before them. So everything that they're saying sounds new to them. But
Right.
to be honest, those things are very old and
I ain't gonna
outdated,
lie.
probably.
I know I'm old, man. I ain't got to the point where I see some kid or somebody disrespecting Wayne, and it's like, boy, if you just had to be there, and that's how you could get. When you say you just had to be there, that's how you know you're getting old.
See, I mean, it's a sense of that.
And it's like,
Like being there in
it,
that time period. Yeah, yeah.
I guess it's just a known thing because them, the old, our older people, they get mad when we say Wayne is the goat. Like, they, it's gonna be a point in time where they gonna get old, and when people say LeBron, like people going, the younger kids from now, like the future generations, they gonna laugh at LeBron being a GOAT. How the hell was he the GOAT? He got 6 5. Like, you know,
It's a possibility. But like I said, you can never beat numbers. Numbers will forever live on.
right.
No matter what, it's a great feat. You know what I'm saying? It's a great feat to have. Doesn't you know what I'm saying, label it. It doesn't label anybody as the greatest player that ever plays. It just says, hey, he was effective at getting that ball in the hoop. And also it could just say, he had to do it. That's just the game he had to play or he chose to play. If people like dive deep into the real, which is coaching and everything else, they'd be like, okay, well, it seemed like he had to do this. I mean, and they look at the gameplay and they look at the usage rate and they look at everything else, and it'll show itself. You know what I'm saying? It'll show itself. It don't matter how many accolades anybody get, man. I mean, you're gonna get those the longer you stay in the league. Accolades just show how great you were at doing something. It doesn't show your reason why. It's always a deeper meaning behind why you're doing what you're doing. It doesn't show the reason why. It don't show
Mm-hmm.
everything. So if somebody wants to dive that deep, in which nobody in the world is probably going to dive that deep and go back and just pull up every single game that the person's ever played and try to rewrite history with the games that you played, bro, it's over with. Hey, that story's done. That story's done. But like I said, it's a great feat, man, for anybody, man. I'm gonna say this. Look, LeBron, I'm sorry for hating on you, brother. You're a hell of a player, but it's
You
time to
ain't
go.
sorry. You ain't
It's time
sorry.
to go. I
You ain't
am.
sorry.
I am.
You was not sorry.
Like I said, I'm gonna give him his flowers. I'm gonna give him his flowers. Oh, hey, I got a homeboy. He said I was a LeBron hater. Like I'm not a LeBron hater. I just don't like the way he moves sometimes. That's all. But I guess that's hating. You know what I'm saying? But LeBron, I'm sorry, brother. I give you your flowers. You know, hoorah on your career and your endeavors to be the GOAT of whatever said thing you want to be GOAT of.
You
I'll
trying to
let
tell
you
him to
have it, bro.
pack it up. You trying to tell him to pack it up.
Respectfully, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? But, I just don't, I do, I can't say that owning LeBron James jersey as a kid. I can't say, you know what I'm saying? I get looked at it. I ain't gonna let myself just sit there and be like, oh man, you never had no LeBron James jersey. That was like one of the first jerseys I ever had, bro. LeBron James jersey. Like, I can't sit here and do this, bro. It's kind of like saying I don't like Curry, bro. I can't sit here and just say this. But yeah. You just sit here and say I don't like LeBron.
Expose
It'd be
yourself.
crazy. Yeah. It happens, bro. It happens. And it's just because, like, bro, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? But, it's time to go. Respectfully, it's
It
time to go.
is. It is. And I, I think we could say I like Braun more than you. But even I think it's time to go.
Yeah.
But for me, it's because I feel like you have nothing else to prove. You don't have nothing else to prove.
He said it, shoot, damn near almost a decade ago. Like, you said it damn near a decade ago. Literally. Verbatim. Oh, a decade ago. I ain't got nothing else to prove. I just want respect. Well, no, we showed
You
it
got it.
long enough for
You got it, brother.
it.
You got it.
But shoot, man, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to another podcast where we see things differently, man.
Please
Shout out to my boy
subscribe.
Jay,
Please
man.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Please subscribe, brother.
Please
Help us get
subscribe,
them
like, and
numbers up.
subscribe.
Help us
Hey,
get them numbers up.
numbers, it means something. You know what I'm saying? But like, hey, I don't mind doing this for basketball fans, enthusiasts, bro. Get us out there, man. Please and thank you. Get us out there.
Also
We trying to
comment
do something
on
special.
what topic you want us to talk about. We willing to do anything. We willing to
Almost
cover
definitely,
anything.
man. Anything. Like we said, bro, your granny, when she walked down the steps with her boot on,
Mm-hmm.
and she ended up sliding on the back of that motherfucker, like she
Mm-hmm.
slid, and she hit about 3 steps before she said, "Ouch!" Yeah, we talking about that.
If you want us to talk about you getting a new job as a pickle collector, I mean, shit.
You know what
Just
I'm
let
saying?
it.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
You
Your
know,
first night as a gas station attendant, and you almost got robbed. We talking about
we
that, bro.
talk about that. We're gonna even give you tips too.
Yeah, next time bring that thuke in that thing, bro. You
With
don't
a
let you
switch
get
on it.
man. Don't get done up like that.
Just let us know.
Yeah, man, for sure. But hey, bro, I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, everything we've been doing, man. Please like, sub, and subscribe again, man. We'll catch y'all on another episode.
I'll let y'all.
Peace.